Okay guys, so I was supposed to be redoing all of my basement. Got those new shelves built and Matt got them all installed. And right now, our basement is flooded. We got a bunch of rain last night and we still have a ton of snow on the ground and the ground is frozen still. And so now it has made its way into our basement. So, thankfully all of my books are fine and most of our stuff is okay, but rugs, we had a mattress down there. I think the couches are okay, but I'm not sure if I will want to keep them down there with all the water. So I will show you what's going on, but hopefully by the end of this vlog, it will be clean down there. I did want to get everything cleaned up, so we're just continuing to roll with the punches this year, 2025. I'll show you what's going on. Okay, I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see. You can kind of see it. It's not a ton of water, but probably about an inch. We had just moved this mattress over here. Those are all the new shelves, and you can see the water is soaking up probably, I don't know, 4 inches on the side down there. And you can't really tell down here either. I moved all of the books that were on bottom shelves, and thankfully none of the books got anything on them, but the rugs are soaked through. You probably can't really tell all that much, but this is where we're starting. I think that the leak came in over here and just spread, and then also over there on our bulkhead door, some water was coming in this morning, but when I came down this morning, it was not like this, that's for sure. Okay, so the water is receding a bit, and Jack is helping me move all of the books. Definitely lost the maps.
Oh no,
the maps are gone. Rugs are definitely, I don't know how we would be able to use these again because it's the middle of winter still. But the water is receding, which is good. Matt is home and he's going to help get some of the garbage out of here, mainly like the mattress. My mom's gonna bring over some bags so that we can get rid of some of this stuff. But right now we're just trying to get all of the books upstairs because I don't want them on these shelves, and everything has to be dried before we can move them back down here again. Jack is helping me with all of my lids so they do not rust because they were in a cardboard box downstairs. Lots of curriculum. This is all curriculum we're still using, not stuff I wanted to get rid of. Thankfully, hi Lucy, all of the curriculum, all the books are fine that I was planning to keep. Those are all fine. All of the books that I wanted to donate or sell, those all need to be thrown away now because they are sopping wet. And most of the stuff that I had packaged up for a potential yard sale, as I've been talking about, is all not usable anymore. So it is going in the trash. Nothing like a little forced clean out. It is unfortunate, but the basement will eventually get cleaned up and redone. But for right now, where you can probably hear the vacuums going downstairs, my mom is here. She brought her wet vac, and Matt has one too. The water did recede quite a bit, so that's really good, but it also means that the sump pump won't work. We didn't have a sump pump before, and I don't even think that there wasn't enough water in our basement to have the sump pump work. We only had about an inch, maybe an inch and a half total through the whole basement. I don't know what I'm going to do about those new shelves that Matt just put together. There is water, I think I showed it earlier, There's probably water that's soaked up about 5 inches, and honestly, I'm a little concerned that there's probably water behind them. We probably are going to need to rip out some of the sheetrock that's down there. I don't know, maybe the bookshelves prevented some of the water from getting to that wall where the bookshelves are, but we won't really know until we move the bookshelves. And they weren't very expensive bookshelves. They were just, you know, bookshelves from Walmart, which unfortunately took a long time to put together. And now I'm not so sure that they will be usable. So that is where we're at. It's Thursday. I was supposed to have my live stream right now. It's supposed to be going on right now, but I had to cancel it, obviously, because of the basement stuff. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, if Matt will take the day off. We'll still keep moving things out, or what we're going to do, but that is a little update from me. I'm going to make myself some coffee now because I feel like I'm going to need it tonight. Okay guys, so a little bit of a check-in. I have my dehumidifier running right now. I will show you the basement right now. We have moved some of the stuff into the middle. We have gotten rid of all of the bookshelves over here. We've also taken the baseboard trim off of the walls to hopefully make sure that it dries out well. It is definitely a mess down here, but also dry except for the sheetrock. A lot of the sheetrock is actually not too bad. We turned the heat on last night, so we had the heat going all night, which was good. I will take you over here as well to my little exercise area. I had my beautiful new bookshelves all on the wall over there that Matt put together last weekend, which are now gone. They absorbed a ton of water. They were very inexpensive Walmart shelves. I did have 4 of them, so it wasn't like cheap or anything like that, but I decided that I was just going to get rid of them because I didn't want to have the possibility of mold. So all of the trim is off on the floors, and we have a couple of big fans that are not on right now because it's way too loud down here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of this stuff here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. All of the books are still upstairs in my office, and I did buy some plastic bins that Matt is going to pick up on his way home that I'm going to put the homeschool books in that I moved upstairs. I think that for the time being, I am just going to keep them stacked upstairs in my office. Maybe I'll put them in the living room, kind of off to the side, we'll see. But I definitely am not having a yard sale this year. I know that I talked about this recently, that I was thinking that I would have a yard sale, and I may have already mentioned this earlier in the video, I'm not sure, but all of the stuff that I had boxed up for the yard sale was sopping wet, and so we had to throw it out. And so that made my decision a little bit easier. I do still have boxes of homeschool books and homeschool curriculum from pre-K through 4th grade that I could sell, but I'm not going to have a yard sale for that. And one of our ideas actually for Emma's senior pictures is to build like a book throne with all of the books that she has done over the years from pre-K all the way through 12th grade, because she has read an enormous number of books over the years. So I thought that that would be a fun senior picture for her. But the couch and chair are fine, and all of the plastic stuff and the metal shelves and stuff, all of that was fine. We didn't really lose anything important, so that's really good. I'm pleased that the books were up, not down at ground level, so we didn't lose any homeschool books. And most everything else is in plastic bins. So like all of the stuff that's stored in our unfinished part of the basement, we did lose like some gift bags and tissue paper and stuff, but that is what it is. So the plan for this weekend was for me to get all of the books situated and kind of redo this whole section of our basement, which is going to be kind of like teen hangout section. and then have the exercise space be more office, but also have my treadmill in there. And I was also planning to set up some craft space along that far wall with the faux brick over there. So now I think that what's going to end up happening is we will not finish this weekend. We need to make sure that everything is dry, and my mom got me some spray stuff to spray on the walls for any mold issues that may happen, and hopefully with all of the dehumidifiers and fans and everything, we will be out of the woods. It wasn't like the water was standing for a long time. It actually drained pretty quickly. We came down, there was a lot of water on the floor, and it started draining out probably about an hour afterwards. I mean, obviously a lot of stuff soaked up water, but I'm just hoping. I'm hoping for the best. But now I'm also thinking that I kind of want to repaint down here. That is something that when we moved into this house I was considering, because I don't really like the yellow. I mean, it's really, the way that they had it set up, the old owners of this house, it was, you know, they had a pool table and like a bar area and stuff, like more adult space. That's not our life stage yet, so I would like brighter walls down here. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I have it in me to paint, but maybe. So that is a check-in for right now. It is kind of crazy that I was planning on cleaning out the basement this weekend and kind of getting things a little bit more organized for our yard sale, just to see all of what I had. And now it is still going to be cleanup, but in a much different way. So that is the check-in for now, and I will keep you posted as we get things done. Not sure how long this project is going to take, probably quite a while. I would imagine it's going to take quite a while, because really this was not my plan for this time period, and we are still trying to finish up homeschool, which is really the priority right now. So this project most likely will be more spring, summer, and not so much like currently, but it does need to be kind of just a little bit more organized, and I do need to get those books situated. So I've said this in all of my goals videos recently. This year has not been the best start for me. I am making progress on some things, but some things are definitely a struggle. Like, for instance, I'm supposed to be, one of my goals for this month is to get on the treadmill every day so that I can make that a habit until it's warm enough outside so I can walk outside. Our treadmill is folded up at the moment. It did not break, thankfully. At least I don't think that it's broken. I haven't plugged it in yet, but I don't have space to put it down so that I can use it right now. So it's crazy. All right, that's my update. I'll check in soon. Okay guys, so it is a new day. Today is the day that I am hopefully going to get all of these books organized. I got a bunch of plastic tubs from Sam's Club, and so my plan is to sort the books into the different levels. I have 7 bins, and I think I have 7 levels right now that have been out. I do also have a bunch of readers and a bunch of just other random books that I might be able to just stick on my shelves. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all of the instructor's guides and binders, because those won't really fit in these bins, especially after I put the books in. So that is my plan, to get this office cleaned up again. Matt is getting all of the ruined furniture to the transfer station. Like, we had a mattress downstairs and that is gone now. That is the plan for today. But first, last night Emma and I finished reading Kingdom of Ash, and so we are going to get a celebratory cake because we finished that series. It was a very long series, really good. It was my second time reading through it, and it was fun to buddy read it with my oldest. But we're going to get a celebratory cake for finishing that series, also because we just kind of want cake. And I have a book to pick up at the library, and then I plan to start getting the books packed up. Now, when the kids and I moved all of the books, and I kind of have them mostly sorted, but they're not completely sorted. When the kids brought them up, there are definitely books that got mixed up, and I kind of want to leave out the books for next year for Lucy so that I can start going through them. I don't know, but I feel like it's going to take me a really long time to get through that stuff, and I have no idea what we're going to do in the basement. We still have fans going. The walls feel pretty dry, but I don't know. I'm just unsure. We did take all of the wood trim off, which I think I showed you yesterday. And I think I mentioned yesterday that I have considered painting down there. I don't know. But I think what I'm going to do after I get all of the books situated is I will put the bins of books back downstairs. I have my table right here, so I will just stack them on the table down in the basement. And then I would also kind of like to go through some of the memory bins. That was on my goals list from last year, and I did go through most of the homeschool stuff, but I want to go through some more of the bins and then also have the kids go through the bins as well. So anyways, first step is to go to the library and then go pick out our celebratory cake and then start working. The cake is kind of twofold. For finishing that 980-page book, which was really long, probably be my longest book this year, and also because I'm going to need some motivation to finish this. So we just got like a whole birthday cake for our celebratory cake. Lunch is carrots, and then cake. Okay guys, so I am sufficiently sugared up after that cake, and I'm about ready to tackle this. However, it's really overwhelming and I'm not entirely sure where to start because all of these books are much more organized than all of these books. The books that are kind of in the front are more, you know, picture books and readers and stuff that were on a particular shelf in my basement. So maybe I will start there. But gosh, I feel like this is going to take a long time. The thing that I really want to make sure that I do is organize them in these bins in a good way instead of just stacking books in the bins because I will never find them. I logged all of our homeschool books a few years ago on this app called Library Thing, and essentially you just use your phone as a scanner and scan all the barcodes and then it sorts them for you, and I have them all sorted by level. So that's really good. However, this gigantic pile does not mean it's sorted well. So that's what I'm going to start working on. It is like 1:45. I should have started way earlier today, but I'm exhausted and have not really been sleeping that great since a couple of days ago when the basement flooded. So anyways, here it is. We're going to get started. So it doesn't actually look like I've done anything at all, but I have been sorting the books into piles. Right down here I have level 100 and then level D, both US history. Level D Lucy did last year and level 100 Jack did last year, so I can pack that up. I think I can pack up all of the middle school levels, G, H, and J. And then I kind of sorted out level E, which is what Lucy should be doing next year. I also did all of like the beginning reader books that we have, and then I have some other like fun summer reader type books in the piles and all kinds of science resources, which I don't know what to do with. I mean, a lot of them I probably could use with Lucy because for Emma and Jack, I bought like Apologia elementary science levels pretty much right through when Emma took physical science, which was actually her freshman year. So I have a lot of science resources and a lot of just fun books to read. But I don't know where to put them. And as I am making all of these piles, I'm thinking my boxes are going to be way too heavy. But we will see. So I think I just have to kind of put the books in the bin and see how it feels. If Matt and I can lift it downstairs. I mean, Matt could probably put it down in the basement, but I think they're going to be like 50 pounds of books. Oh gosh, I think I need a break for a little while. Okay guys, I am going to wrap up this vlog here. I am still working. I have packed up 2 bins with level 100 and then level D. I've sorted a lot of the books over here into the different levels, and essentially what I'm going to do now is I do have some random books that I just don't know which level they go with, because they are older Sunlight levels, and so they've discontinued books and sometimes I can't find them on the website. But I have logged all of my books like I mentioned before, so what I'm going to do is like scan the books that I can't figure out where they go and then get them in the right pile. I'm unsure what I'm going to do with all of the science resources, with all of the Bible resources. I don't have bins to put them in. I'm not sure if I need them. I'm not sure if I should get rid of them. This is all stuff that I was planning on working through when I started working on the new basement shelves that Matt installed last weekend that are now at the dump. And essentially what I was going to do was, I had enough space on the shelves to put all of the books, and then I'd be able to sort anything later on, but everything would be kind of in order and neat by level. But now I can't do that, so this is not entirely ideal. It is kind of making me think what I want to make sure that I have on hand for Lucy coming up, because that's primarily why I have like all of the middle grade books and you know, all of these science resources and stuff. I've kept them because Lucy is 6 years behind Emma, 7 years behind her. So it's been something where I don't want to get rid of stuff because I've spent a lot of money on these books and I know that I'll use them again, but storing them is definitely challenging. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you enjoyed this crazy video. Not what I expected to be making, but we are going to just keep going. I will continue to keep you guys posted as I hopefully make progress. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.